Hey everybody, welcome back to Free America. Today I'm going to make a short video about another brand of the Jet Pilot Survival Knife. And this one is from a company called MILPAR. So MILPAR knives are a little bit different from the camelus knives, and we'll go into that. So if that interests you, stick around. Okay everybody, thanks for hanging around. So today we're going to look at these MILPAR knives, and MILPARs are very interesting knives because there weren't a whole lot of them made. MILPAR was a company that made bayonets. They made M5, M6, and M7 bayonets from 64 to 67, which kind of fits in with this style of knife. Now, as you know, as you may remember from other videos, blade marked Jet Pilot knives happened from 62 to 67, and then in January of 67 they went to being marked up on the pommel. And you'll never see a MILPAR knife marked on the pommel. You're only going to see them marked on the blade. So it's presumed that in 67 they were not making these pilot survival knives anymore. So MILPAR is the Columbus MILPAR Manufacturing Company of Columbus, Ohio. They were a small military contractor. Exactly how many of these knives were made is unknown. And you don't see them very often. When you do see them, they can range in price from relatively affordable to absolutely ridiculous. And what I've found is that a lot of that has to do with condition. And that's pretty much true about any kind of knife or anything else that you're collecting, right? So these two knives, side by side, as you can see, are pretty much identical except for the condition. This knife is in slightly nicer condition. The leather on this knife is drier and a little rougher, but there is more of the original bluing on the blade here. Now, neither one of these knives have the original stone in the sheath. And the interesting thing about these sheaths was MILPAR never made sheaths with a metal on them, right? So these are original MILPAR sheaths. This one's got the pilot's name on it. And one of the other interesting things about these knives is the way the pommel is shaped. If you look at the pommel right here, you can see that it's not 90 degrees. It's kind of swept, very similar to a marbles. Let me show you by comparison. Here's a camelus, so you can see how the two pommels different in shape, right? This is a chromed, factory chromed camelus, and I'm going to do another video about those knives here in just a second. So stick around for that one too. What's interesting about these knives, like I said, is that you don't see them very often. When you do see them, they can command pretty ridiculous prices. So if you're looking at the condition of these knives, this knife is probably a $100 knife in this condition, and this one is probably in the $200 range in this condition. Mint knives, I've seen them go for $400, but a mint MILPAR knife is so exceptionally rare. So keep your eyes open for them. The other knife that MILPAR made, the other Jet Pilot knife that MILPAR made that is exceptionally rare, is one with an aluminum pommel, where the entire pommel was cast out of aluminum. And I don't have one of those because they're exceptionally rare. So I'll leave some pictures up here for you guys to look at. and lust over. And that's pretty much it for the MILPARs. As you can see, I mean, they're basically almost identical to the Camelus and the Uticas, except for the shape of the pommel. So I hope that was entertaining, interesting. If so, give me a thumbs up. If this is the kind of content you like, hit that subscribe button. I don't make videos all the time, so I'm not going to fill you up with spam videos. But if this is the kind of stuff you think is interesting, by all means, subscribe. And I would love to hear your comments and questions and corrections down in the comments section. So, thanks for joining me, everybody. God bless America.